Hello, in this video we're gonna talk about the tournament Pumpkin Madness. Our battle map is Wild Clover. It will be a Silver League on rank 13 versus rank 13. Now you see at the beginning there are two bars. You can see 0 by 30, and these bars are for collecting pumpkins. Once you collected 30 pumpkins, that means you will be the winner, and there are both good and bad pumpkins. So what good pumpkins does is that good pumpkins can give you your own extra units, or they might give you some shield effect on your units that will make them more stronger, and these effects are usually given on the units that are within the radius of the pumpkin. And initially now we are collecting resources, and also the other good effects are that you might get allied units. So these are all the good benefits, and the bad pumpkins can give you enemy units, enemy allied units, can even destroy your administrative buildings like supply centers and power plants. So these are the effects, and when any pumpkin arrives it will be displayed into the mini map, so you can actually know where the exact location of the container is. Fortunately, I managed to even get this container behind your base, managed to steal it. Okay, so this is the location where we can see one pumpkin, and another pumpkin is close to our base. So now we're gonna collect them. So this pumpkin is just dancing. Okay, it was a good pumpkin, and what we saw that you see some special shield effect. These are the kind of signs that you can see. So this infantry had become much stronger than any normal rifleman, but since it's only on one unit, it's not gonna make a significant effect. And also I forgot to mention another bad effects of the pumpkin is that it might destroy your units that is inside this radius of this pumpkin. So it's actually a little bit risky. If you collect the pumpkins with lots of units, then a lot of units could be destroyed eventually if it's a bad pumpkin. But if it's a good pumpkin, sometimes all of these units can get the special effects that will make them much stronger units. So yeah, more that means more risk, more gain. So you see the enemy got a good pumpkin, and this provided them with so many assault, and they immediately destroyed my wasp. And here I got another good pumpkin, but sometimes the good pumpkins also give you boxes. So those boxes you can open right now, but those boxes will provide you some items after the battle, like boost or tokens, credits, golds. These are the things, but that boxes does not bring any benefit to you during the battle. So you see, one bad pumpkin destroyed that unit of mine, and here this guy got some defense effect. So right now you see I collected 4 and the enemy collected 3. We're still fighting to collect. I'm making more units. So he got, you see, green colored units. These all are allied units. You saw the enemy got many assaults, so those were under his command, but these green units, these are under allied command. So you can also get the same, your units or allied units. So he has cyclones, lots of units. It will be foolish for me to just attack by one units. Again, we collected this one, and this unit got special effect, but I am not taking the risk of capturing any pumpkin with lots of units because I already have much less units. If I lose these, then I would be in severe trouble. So once the unit destroy, all the bar, how much bar you captured doesn't matter, it disappears immediately. Once your unit is out of this bar. And another combat is going on here. When the enemy units come inside the... Okay, so here we collected one and we got lots of infantries. Now here you see once the enemy units and your units come inside, your bar will slowly reduce, but once you're out of the pumpkin, your bar is totally gone. So now he's gonna attack me. Bad pumpkin. My supply center got destroyed. Now I have 4 supply centers only. That bad pumpkin destroyed one of my administrative buildings. So since it gives you some good and bad effects, so it's a little bit a matter of luck, but I think they at least improved this a little bit, that now so far what we saw, that only one administrative buildings can be destroyed at a time. So that's not gonna be very much decisive, but yes, all these small things had some effects on the battle. So if some player gets many bad pumpkins simultaneously or many good pumpkins simultaneously, this might even decide the outcome of the battle. Some allied enemy units we're gonna combat. Okay, so these enemy assaults with some special effects came and captured this. So here what we were talking about, you see this kind of boxes might be very familiar to you. You saw this kind of boxes and opened this many times. So I will be getting this box of yellow box after the battle ends, and that will give me some credits. I maybe I remember it gave me 30 golds or something like that. So here one bad pumpkin provided us enemy units. We're gonna capture it. And here our allied units are making an attack here. Bad pumpkin, unfortunately. And it destroyed one of our power plants. We're gonna recover that power plant. Here our allied units are fighting here. At least our allied unit destroyed many of his cyclones and other units. These assaults are gonna take over this flag. And they got some allied units with Fortress and Zeus. So here I got my Swasp back, which I lost once. I will be more aggressive and I will try to get the flag that is the closest to the enemy base, and then I will take control of the other flag. So this is the good pumpkin that gave me the boxes, and now the enemy collected this, but yes, the enemy could not collect these small boxes. I'm gonna take these smaller boxes and gonna open it after the battle ends, and we'll get the rewards. Okay, so I have 5 supply centers, and you see three power plants. Yes, 3 power plants. We're gonna collect more pumpkins. So far we have collected 14 out of 30, and the enemy collected 12 out of 30. If one player collects 30 pumpkins, he's gonna be winner. So unfortunately here we got some enemy units, and these enemy units I'll have to deal with. The enemy is pushing here. So after all these units coming, I had no choice but to... Okay, so here the hero got the special effects, so that's a good thing. The hero will be more powerful than it already is. But yes, there are just a bit too many units. I cannot handle this much. Again, I lost another supply centers due to the bad pumpkin. And here I also got some good pumpkins. You see allied jaguars and coyotes. So usually in the late game you can see allied Zeus and jaguars, but these are not that much seen at the early initial phase. But in the last phase, when there are few pumpkins left to collect, you can see these kinds of units. Again, another bad pumpkin. We did not lose any administrative buildings. I did not notice where it was actually. So here another smaller blue boxes. We're gonna open it after the battle. The enemy took this flag, unfortunately. Here we're gonna push again towards this flag. We have the advantage in the number of units. These units are not in good position, just coming to fight us here little by little, while our units are already in proper position. So we were victorious, and these 2 armadillos came from above. Okay, this guy got some special effect after this, and here we got another good pumpkin providing us some allied jaguar and mammoths. So we collected this is the 25th pumpkin of ours. This will be the 26th one, and this will be the 27th pumpkin of ours, and we are already conducting the attack on the enemy base. And also, in order to win this, we must not destroy all the bases, we must kill all the last enemy units surviving. So one bad pumpkin giving, you saw, enemy jaguars, Zeus and hammers. And here a good pumpkin, a red boxes, we're gonna open it after the battle. And so here our attack is being continued. This is gonna be very devastating for the enemy, and you see just 3 more pumpkins are left to collect, and he's gonna send the vehicles that he got back into his base. I'm gonna upgrade my buildings now. So you see we collected 29 pumpkins out of 30. So I'm deliberately not collecting any pumpkins right now. I'm just trying to win the battle the other way by destroying all the last remaining units, just spamming units from my base, sending all the units, as many units I can, and putting as much pressure I could to his base. So okay, so you see we're just gonna finish off his base, but even after destroying his base, we're not gonna be victorious right away. We will be still scouting to see if there is any units left at his base, and here we found out this hammer, and we're gonna destroy it. Okay, so now this hammer is finished and we won because we destroyed all the last remaining enemy units.